Hey guys, have you ever flown into an airport after dark? Remember how the lights, like little lights, outline the runway and they guide the pilot as she lands this massive machine with exquisite precision in just the right place at just the right time? I love that. There are all kinds of things that guide her to that particular moment. But I've always loved the lights because the lights, for one thing, they're just kind of cool looking. They look like someone has taken a handful of stars and sprinkled them out on the ground. But I also love them because those lights help us know where we are at any given point in time, even when we are moving at literally hundreds of miles an hour. And I think that's super cool. And what's even more cool is that abundance, plenty, prosperity can find you the same way with just that level of precision. And I'm going to share with you one of my favorite little hacks for how to make that happen. All right? It's going to be fun. Stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Wendy Pitts Reeves. I am a longtime psychotherapist and a private practice expert. I work with healers in all kinds of situations across the country who want to develop an ideal practice that works for them as well as it does for their clients. And if you like these videos, then please give this one a thumbs up, share it with a colleague, subscribe to the channel if you'd like, because that helps me get this kind of information out to more people. And if you missed it, last week I talked about how money is a therapeutic issue between you and your clients. I think that's really important. And if you missed that, be sure and check out the link that you'll find right here or in the description down below. So, how do you prepare for an influx of wealth? Which I know makes my audience kind of break out in the heebie-jeebies. That sounds cool, but I don't even know what that means, Wendy. Well, what you really have to do is get comfortable with and tap into what it feels like to have money and be okay with it. What it feels like to have money. And that's not that hard to do. You don't actually even have to have that much money to explore and enjoy what that feeling is. All you have to do is find a way to send your brain a message that says something like, "Hey money, I like you. You feel good to me. It makes me happy when I see you. And you are absolutely welcome here. Come on in." You want to do that because when you find a way to send that kind of message to your brain, what you're doing is you're raising your vibration and you are letting the universe know that money is welcome here. And just like those lights on the runway, that energy becomes a light that attracts that wealth to you. I know it sounds a little woo, but just work with me here, okay? Because all this kind of stuff, I'm telling you, it helps. So what do? Well, I have kind of a fun way to play with the feeling of having a lot of money. And that's what I want to share with you today. What do? You carry a wad of cash. And real quick, let me just say, a wad of cash can be whatever that feels like to you. So a wad of cash could be a $100 bill. It could be 10 $100 bills. It could be 5 $20 bills. It could be 20 $1 bills. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that every time you open your wallet, you see money there that makes you kind of grin a little bit because look, you've got plenty. And it doesn't really matter what anybody else thinks. It matters what feels like a wad of cash to you in a fun, light, playful, prosperous way. And this isn't really money to spend, it's just money to play with. Whether that money is a $100 bill, or 20 $1 bills. So I want you to try this week. Go get whatever you call a wad of cash and put it in your wallet. And every time, I don't care if you're buying a cup of coffee or a pack of gum, every time you pull out your wallet, I want you to just have fun looking at that and going, look at all that money I got. Huh, isn't that fun? And you will be surprised at how often money seems to just show up. Sounds kind of silly. It isn't. I want you to learn how to play with prosperity. Those of us who work in the energy fields and the healing arts, we tend to have this sort of heavy feeling around money. I really want you to let that go. I want you to lighten up a little bit so that you can let the flow of that money and that good energy in. And this is a really fun way to do it. So try it this week. And if you have a favorite hack of your own, some favorite little trick that you like to use to feel abundant, to feel plenty, then share that with me in the comments below. I would love to hear it. You might teach me something I haven't heard yet. That would be fun. Have a great week, everybody. Tell me what you think about this, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.